Welcome to Movement and Talisa and today's class, Daily Yoga. This class is meant as an everyday no frills practice. You may want a set of blocks with you, but if you don't have them, it's never mandatory. Be sure to like this video at the end and let me know how class was for you. The feedback is always so helpful, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get started in a child's resting pose. Knees can be together or spread wide, personal preference. Just get comfy here. Start pulling the hips back, reaching the fingertips forward, but the elbows can still be resting down on your mat. If your forehead comes in contact with the mat, you can turn your head left and right, giving yourself a little forehead massage. Start lengthening the breath. And get in touch with what's happening right here, right now. The sensations you feel in your body, and the pressure of the mat and the floor beneath you. How your breath feels. How your mind feels. Try to pull your hips back even further. Reach your fingers even further forward, so much so that your elbows lift up off of the mat now. 2 more rounds of breath. Plant the palms, round forward through the spine. Move the hands back so that the wrists are underneath the shoulders. And we're warming up through the shoulders, the scapula. Doing scapular circles. Elbows stay straight here. The movement is just in the shoulder blades. Reverse the direction of those circles. And we'll do a few wrist push-ups here, lifting up the thumbs, and then peeling up the heel and the palm, keeping the knuckles of the fingers in contact with the mat. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn the fingers out to the side, lean side to side. If you've got blocks, grab one right now. We're going to put it in the top left-hand corner of the mat on the lowest setting. Let's do. Reach the right hand across your mat on top of that block, lower down to the left forearm, and then melt your chest towards the mat. Just getting a little bit more range of motion with the block. One more round of breath. On the next inhale, push through the palm to lift all the way up. Now see if you can grasp the block with the hand, lift it up, and move it to the other side. It's hard, so if you drop it, that's all right. I dropped it right at the end. Switch hands. Lower down. Let the chest melt a little bit more. One more breath. On the next inhale, push through the palm to lift up. And see if you can grasp the block. Just to work that hand as well, and then move it off to the side. Come to a seated position. I'm going to come all the way back on my bum, but you can be kneeling if you'd like. Cup the hands behind the head, just gently. We're not cranking on the neck. And then we're going to warm up through the spine more. So through the upper back, making these circles. Round through the shoulder blades, and then make the chest proud. Round and proud. Reverse direction. Release. Right ear to right shoulder. Duck your chin in towards your chest, and then lift it up. Tuck and lift. If there's a sticky point that you really want to work in, go ahead. Or maybe you want to find stillness there. Otherwise, you can maintain this movement. Come back through center, left ear to left shoulder. Tuck your chin towards your chest and pull it away. A couple more. Side body stretch to the right. Reach the right arm down on the mat and left arm overhead. Make it as big or small as you want. Just try to glue that left hip down onto the mat. Back up through center and other side. Gluing the hip down, reaching with the right fingertips. And back up through center. Bring the hands behind you. Puff the chest up, making it really proud. Fingers are tented. I'll turn to the side just so you can see a little bit more here. You can keep the chin tucked or drop the head back. Bring the chin back towards the chest if you had released it. However you're sitting, bring your feet in front of you. We're going to work into this stretch a little bit more. So with the palms now flat, walk the hands back. I like to start with my feet close and scoot my bum as close to my heels as possible. Lift the chest, maybe drop the head. And bring the head back down if you want more. Walk the feet away. Push through the feet to lift the hips and get even more of a stretch through the shoulders, the chest. Drop the head back. If it's accessible to you, lift the chest up. Holding here. Slowly coming out. While we're here, let's do a reverse tabletop. I like my fingers pointing out to the sides for this, but find what feels good for you. Feet are a little bit wider than hip distance, toes slightly turned out, and then lift the hips. We're aiming to get the knees stacked over the ankles with this, and it's hard to tell if you can record yourself. Look at your positioning to make sure you're not too much like this or too much like that. Nothing is necessarily horrible, but we're just looking for alignment. You can drop the head back, release the neck, squeeze the glutes to lift the hips even higher. 2 rounds of breath. Bring the chin in as you lower the hips down, and we swing our feet behind us, coming back to a regular tabletop. Extend your left leg back behind you. Lift and lower. Lift. We're keeping this in the glute, not the lower back, so we're not kicking up too high where we get the spine in the mix. keeping it controlled. On this next one, hold it at the top. You can tuck the toes of your stabilizing leg, and then coming down in a chaturanga type shape, so elbows are skimming the sides of the body. Lower the chest, the chin towards the mat, and lift up. If that's too much on your knee, you can double up your mat, or if you've got a little knee pad, you can grab that. Let's do 2 more of those. Lower the chest and chin, lift up, lower, and lift. Bring the left knee down, release your doubled up mat if you were doing that, and 2 cat-cows in between sides. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the tail, exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, round. Back to neutral. Extend the right leg back behind. Lift and lower. On this one, hold it at the top. You can tuck the toes of the left leg if that feels good. Skim the elbows on the sides of the ribs to lower the chest and chin, and lift up. 1, 2, inhale to lower. Exhale to rise. 3, lower the leg down. Barrel rolls with the entire torso. So again, imagining that you're stuck inside a barrel and you're scraping honey off the sides with your rib cage, reverse direction. Walk your hands a little bit more forward, tuck the toes, come into a plank position. Push the mat away from you, create space between your chest and the mat. Engage the core, trying to bring the front of your pelvis and your rib cage closer together. Everything is strong and engaged. Bring the right knee in towards the chest and step the foot through using your hand if you need. You can grab a block here. Bring it to the inside of your foot. We're in a crescent lunge, so the back heel is lifted. Left hand is planted, twisting to look past your right shoulder. The right arm reaches up. Slowly unravel. Plant that back foot down. Right hand now comes to the inside of the right foot. Side angle. Left hand reaches overhead. Really push down through the knife edge of that left foot. Rising up to warrior 2. Knees are tracking more towards the baby toe, using that glute med to pull the knee out. Arms are reaching in opposite directions. Feel the energy shooting out through the fingertips. Imagine an orb in your core that's generating all of your energy, and it's spreading throughout the rest of your body, through the extremities, out through your toes, your fingertips, and through the top of your head. Extending and expanding in every direction. Straighten through that front leg. Heel to the back foot in just a little bit. Pop the left hip. Reach the right fingertips forward. Open the palms. Windmill the hands down. You can use the block as support here. Gaze is up past the left thumb. Bring your gaze down. Lower the left hand. Move the block in front of you and just for a moment. Plant the hands down on either side of that right foot. Push the mat away. Pick the foot up. Hold the knee in towards your chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg back. You can lower it or keep it Keep it lifted. Lower to the left knee. I think I need to move that block out of the way. Keeping the right leg up. Lower the chest and the chin. Push up. Lower. Lift. One more. Lower. Lift. Bring that knee down. Tuck both toes back into our plank. Push the mat away around through the shoulder blades. Bring your rib cage and the front of your pelvis closer together, really engaging the core. Left knee in towards your chest. Step it through or use your hand if you need. Grab your block, bring it to the inside of the right foot. Right hand plants on it. Left arm reaches up for a twist. Drishti is past the left thumb. Lower the left hand down. Swivel on that back foot. Side angle. Pushing down through the knife edge of that right foot. Coming up for warrior two. Engage that little glute med muscle. Pull the knee out. Reach the fingers in opposite directions. And visualize that central orb of energy emitting all the way out. Straighten through that front left leg. Heel to the back foot in just a bit. Pop the right hip out. Left fingers reach forward, open the palms. Windmill the arms down. Use the block if you'd like. Bring your gaze down, lower that right hand. Move the block out of the way. Hands framing that front left foot. Push the mat away first. Engage your core. Pick up the foot. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend it back. Keep the leg lifted if you want a bit of a challenge. Lower the left knee down. Sorry, the right knee down. Lower the chest and chin for 1, 2, and 3. Lower the left knee down. Actually, let's keep the toes tucked. Sit back on your heels, just stretching into the feet. Soften the gaze. Steady the breath. Two more rounds of breath. Lean forward to untuck your toes. Swing your feet around in front. We're going to lay on our backs. Starting with a supine twist, keeping the right leg bent, extend through the left leg. I like to lift my hips to shift onto the outside of the left hip and then let the right knee fall across body. Arms can be in cactus or T. Gaze is out past the right thumb. Bring the left hand to the outside of that right knee and gently push the knee so that it touches all the way down. Your right shoulder will lift up a bit. Release the knee and then bring your shoulder in contact with the mat. Alternate between those and see if you can shorten the distance. Maybe one day getting both the shoulder and the knee in contact. Slowly unravel. Bend through the left leg, extend the right. Lift the hips to come onto the outside of the right hip. Let that left leg fall across body. Right hand comes to the outside of that left knee. Left arm extends out to the side. Gaze follows. Use the right hand to bring the knee in contact with the mat. On the inhale, release and let your shoulder come down. Exhale, knee. Inhale, shoulder. Slowly unravel, square everything up. And we'll start with the left foot for a supine figure four. Cross the left leg up and over the right. You can stay here or hug everything in, threading the hands through and grabbing wherever feels good on that right leg. Keep the left foot flexed. Pull the right knee in as you push out on the left knee. And let's add a little bit more to this and do some ankle circles with the right foot. Tuck your chin in towards your chest, trying to get as many vertebrae in contact with the mat as possible. Reverse the direction of your ankle circles. 2 more rounds of breath. Release that side, unravel, and switch to the other side. And right leg is crossed on top, staying there, or pulling everything in. If you're pulling everything in, pull the left knee in even closer towards your chest. Pull the left knee in even tighter towards your chest and push out on the right knee. Keep the right foot flexed. Ankle circles with the left foot. Chin is still tucked in towards the chest. Reverse the direction of your ankle circles. 2 more rounds of breath. Slowly release. We're going to finish off with some windshield wipers. If you prefer a happy baby, then by all means, or if there's anything else that your body is yearning for, then go ahead and take it. This is your practice. You know best what you need. 4 rounds of breath. Come to settle into a final shavasana. Legs can be extended or bent. Arms down by your sides. Eyes are gently closed. Softening all the muscles in your face. Ujjayi breathing, that slight restriction in the back of your throat. And we're just noticing how the body and mind feel after that movement. It can be so hard to get started with movement. But if we can remember how it makes us feel afterwards, it makes it a little bit easier because we know that it's worthwhile. Staying in your shavasana for as long as you please. I thank you most kindly for sharing your practice with me. And in closing, we say, Namaste.